Welcome to the beautiful cliffside village of Ez, France. Located 7 miles or 12 kilometers east of Nice, this is a very easy day trip. We hopped on bus 82 from the Nice bus terminal, and with a 10-trip ticket, it only costs €1 per person each way. It took about 30 minutes to get to the village of Ez, where we got off the bus and walked straight up into the winding streets. Welcome to a sunny, busy Ez. Finally found a little corner where all the other tourists on our very full bus haven't arrived yet. We took bus 82 from the city center, and it takes almost exactly 40 minutes. And worth the journey, but it's a very busy town. There's only a bus every 2 hours, so I guess they managed to let all the tourists come in, leave, come in again. But it's really beautiful. I can see why it's such a popular spot. It's worth noting that Ez is very hilly and steep in many parts. There are stairs everywhere, and I highly recommend sturdy footwear, especially if you plan to hike down to the beach. We spent much of our time in Ez wandering the winding streets, stopping for photos, and enjoying the stunning views any time a vista opened up. The nice thing is that there are free water fountains all over the village, so you can stay hydrated, and there are public toilets available in several locations for 50 cents each. By mid-morning, we were ready for a pick-me-up, so we headed to a restaurant that has been recommended to us for the incredible views. It's certainly not a cheap spot, but Chateau Eza has a terrace where you can enjoy the view with a drink without needing to make a reservation. For €8, I got to drink a coffee, eat a cookie, and enjoy this view. After thoroughly soaking in the views, we gave our table to a line of waiting people and headed back out into the winding streets of Ez to visit one of the main attractions in town, the Exotic Garden. There are so many little alleyways to get lost around. The thing I always think in these sort of villages is, how long does it take to get your groceries up here, you know? Created after World War II on the ruins of a chateau by the same person who helped create the exotic gardens in Monaco, Jean Gastaud. The garden has cacti and succulents from the Mediterranean, Africa, and the Americas. The gardens have several steep walking paths to enjoy not only beautiful exotic plants, but more amazing views. There's a rest area at the top with a stone wall where you can sit and even get a little bit of shade. Some people packed lunches that they'd brought and were enjoying them here in the sunshine. We are inside the exotic gardens here, and for €4, you get to come in and wander around. The view, amazing. The plants are very beautiful, very exotic, but the view for €4, worth every penny. One of the last sites we visited while in Ez village was the church, Notre Dame of the Assumption. From here we followed the Nietzsche Path that goes all the way from the village of Ez down 400 meters, or about 1,300 feet, to Ez Beach. The path is a combination of steps and rocky dirt. It can be very steep in areas and was certainly not easy going down. We passed many people who were using walking sticks, and people who were making the hike from the sea up to the town were working pretty hard, so just make sure you're prepared for a walk like this in whichever direction you decide to travel in. We are walking on the trail that runs from the village of Ez down to the train station and the beach. The views are amazing. It's getting pretty warm. And I highly recommend sturdy footwear because it's like a hike. Like any good challenging hike, it's well worth it for the views you get to enjoy as you make your way down towards the beach. We made it to the beach. Shaky legs. We spent a little bit of time resting our legs before walking from the beach to the train station. If I was going to do this trip again, I would pack a picnic lunch and enjoy it right here on the beach after that beautiful hike down from the village. We made it to the bottom. It took us just over an hour probably, stopping to take pictures and some videos and enjoy the views, but it's quite steep towards the end especially. I recommend, especially if you want to walk up, make sure that you are dressed ready to hike with sturdy shoes and comfortable clothing, and start early because it's 2:15. It's hot. And this is February, so imagine if you're here in the summertime. You definitely want to start early and avoid that really hot sun. Overall, this is a fantastic place to spend a few hours when you're based in Nice. If I didn't say it enough, the views up here are pretty amazing. If you have any questions about visiting Ez, let me know in the comments below, and I'll do my best to answer them. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up, and I will see you next time as I make my way to the beautiful French city of Lyon. Bye!